Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at San Antonio, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course the Warriors, quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, I think for Golden State, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the 1.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Butler, the 3 ball. Nice D from Vassell. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, BA. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Barnes against Curry. From downtown, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And only a handful of guys have really changed the game of basketball, but Curry has redefined what we consider to be a bad shot. Now think about that.
Now here's Fox, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Shoots over Curry, and it's Fox missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Butler, the 3. Barnes with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Castle. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
These are painful, no doubt, but it does happen in this league. Some nights you just come out flat and you can't turn it around.
Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Podziemski. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fox with the ball. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Wembanyama against Green. The fader will not go. Misses off the front iron. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Kuminga. Still no points. That won't go either for Curry.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Lets the three fly, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Wembanyama screen. Fox. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And that one misses. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team grade.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what they're
on his game. Horford with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch. We've got 13 seconds left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Here's Cornette. Again, the Spurs score.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserves to be rewarded for that effort.
Steph Curry getting it done for Golden State, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Luke Cornette. And it's Champagnie at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Fox. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Got it. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Moody. Pass to Horford. Outside Heel. Jackson Davis a screen. And Heel gets a 3. Heald's got his second bucket on the night.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Cornette sets a screen. Here's Fox. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Chums. Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Champagny. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Moody. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. A lot of talented passers entered the league this season. Let's take a look at the rookies with the best assist numbers. Stephon Castle, number 1.
He's way ahead of where you expect him to be in terms of awareness. The team trusts him with the ball unequivocally.
Podziemski's checked in for Hield. Spurs trail by 3. Fox, the pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Lets it go from deep. Some solid defense from Butler. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Castle outside. 4-3. Warriors with the rebound. Now Curry. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Golden State. San Antonio trailing here. To the inside. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Horford. And here's Curry from deep. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Curry's got 12.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Fox outside. Now Sohan. Here's Johnson. Fox outside. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. That's 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagny comes in for Johnson, and it's Devin Vassell in for Fox. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. The offensive rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Barnes. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. PA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Hield's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
44 seconds left in the second. 5 to shoot. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Over Kessel. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Green covering. Wembanyama won't be denied.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific move right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought. Playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, it's been quite a game for Steph Curry.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter, and then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
And he drops the first.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
He does not get the second one. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc.
You don't always hear people call out Curry's toughness on the defensive end, but that's a big part of why he's so effective.
Pass to Kuminga. Curry looking it over. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
It's Barnes on the wing. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Outside Butler. Outside Kuminga. The 3 from Curry. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Curry against Fox. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Butler with the bucket.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
And so quickly we look at the teams with the highest field goal percentage. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, San Antonio.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Green with a screen on Vassell. Butler. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Fox outside. Back to Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. No problems knocking that one down. Castle's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Outside Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Curry against Fox. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Curry finds Butler. Green with a screen on Vassell. Outside for Green. Shot to stop the run. The putback. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by 7. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Wembanyama down low. Working on Green. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
They're really working the paint now.
Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Curry from deep three-point land, and the Warriors miss again.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Green, the pass to Kuminga. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter, and he comes up with a bucket.
And that's really where Kuminga likes to operate, 15 feet and in.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Curry. 19 seconds left in the third. And here's Kuminga for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Fox outside. Oh! Fox gets up and throws it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's the pick. Johnson inside, guarded by Payton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Down low. Cornett with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for Peyton. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Curry finds Butler. Horford, a screen on Johnson. Horford outside, takes the three. Hey, Horford from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Horford against Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Sohan up and in on the layup.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from being close.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Curry passes to Butler. Six to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And I love the physical play from Sohan inside. Mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Champagny. The first one falls. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Castle. Jacks up a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Now Butler. Green with a screen on Vassell. Green outside. Takes a three. Green able to hit from three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now Fox. And that time it's good. Great hustle play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Shooting one.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here's the fast break. Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Warriors trail by 14. Green outside. Butler. 1:11 left to play in the fourth. Buries it from outside.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Curry with it. Fox picks him up. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Yes, sir! Count it!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Curry with a steal. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.